What's up? So we are with another car that was in an accident, I guess, like sometime in the early AM. So it seems like they said it was alright. So speaking to the person, she said that it was super dark out and the driver couldn't really see anything, and I guess lost control. It does get really dark out. There is no like lights over here at night. But this guy must have been flying through here, because if you look right over here, it looks like he came down there, went that way, blasted the mailbox, went up and over to the other side and spun around like that. And they said he wasn't going fast, and that wasn't going fast and something else, and that it was just dark out. But you know, obviously you're going fast if that's where you ended up on the other side. The homeowner said I can go on the grass and it's not a problem, so I walked around the grass. Everything felt pretty good, so I wasn't worried about sinking. And if I do sink, then guess what? Charlie's gonna learn today how to walk the bed out. So I wanted to grab it from this side. I originally wanted to grab it from the front, but because the beacons aren't working right now, I don't want to be in the traffic. And I'd rather have traffic just flowing smoothly going that way. So with that being said, we're gonna hook up over here, drag the car a little bit, and bring it to us. So yeah, if you look, you see how this guy's flying around? So he must have been going pretty fast around that bend and lost control. You can see the tire tracks over there coming this way. Must have hit that dip right there, then came up and took down the mailbox, the post, and everything with it. All right, Charlie, bring the bed out, down, free spool the winch. That's good. Don't push too much. I don't want to ruin the grass. Alright, so if you look under the driver's side door, right? If you go under there and you look and you feel, you'll find the T-hook slot. They're kind of high up on these cars. Alright, let's see if we can get this over. I don't like this brighter that it's so short. Alright, just watch your face, Charlie. Let me know if you can get it. If not, I'll grab a long rod. If you can't reach it, let me know. I'll get the right here? Okay, that's it. Yeah, you see the hole? Oh, you got the strap? Okay. Yeah, you see the hole up there? Yeah. You felt it, right? On the Hondas, so like Honda, Toyota, a lot of cars, they have them right there. Hyundai has them there, they're just higher up.
I thought you were talking about the one that was like right here.
No, they usually have 4 of them. 2 in the front, 2 in the back. Okay. Sometimes you'll get a car that only has 2. Alright, Alright, tighten up the winch. Lock it first. Alright, snug it. The other way. The other way. The other way. Okay, now hold on one second. Let me all right, so this does have a release on it, so I'll show you that. So if you come here, Charlie, you can go on the other side. So you see this right here?
Yep.
Put the screwdriver, pop it, keep your finger on it so you don't lose it, and then you push the button down. Come on, screwdriver. Push the button down and right into neutral. So the parking brake is off. We're gonna put a little bit. I like to try and get it over. All right, where'd I put that key? All right, so now you can control the winch, right? Pull the winch down a little bit. Got it. There you go. Got it. Keep on. I put the snatch block, but we didn't really need it yet. All right, hold it there. All right, loosen the snatch block. I mean, loosen the cable. Go up with it. Snatch block. All right, hold it there. Go a little more. All right, hold it there. All right, so now that's gonna keep that straight. Now I'm gonna take the parking brake off, and hopefully it'll roll back. All right, winch it. No. Okay. All right, hold it. Loosen it. A little more. Okay. So now you can move this up and then put it in one of these like that. All right, winch it up. Okay, you can go a little more. All right, hold it. Let me put the parking brake on. All right, let's move this strap out of the way. All right, now loosen the winch. Go up with it. Gotta go up again. Okay. Winch it a little bit. Bring it in. With the parking brake on, it's gonna slide that way now. All right, now I'm gonna release the parking brake so that it'll roll. And hopefully we'll keep doing parking brake like that. All right, now winch it. Good thing about the manual parking brake is that you can constantly put it on, off, on and off. All right, hold it. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and turn that wheel a little bit so that when I turn it to that side, the front is gonna come over this way.
Okay.
All right. I might not be able to turn it a lot. Oh, keys. open the window, so just in case the door's locked. Okay. All right, so it turned. Parking brake is still on. All right, so now winch it slowly, and it should shift the car over that way, and it should roll onto the bed. Hold on. Parking brake is now locked. Put it tighter. Okay, parking brake is good. Try it. There you go. All right. Go a little more. All right, stop. Now take the parking brake off again, and then it'll roll. And you just keep working it. All right, let me try to turn the wheel again a little bit. Okay. So in this case, you're gonna turn the wheel. So as you're pulling it, the back is kind of turning that way. If you turn the steering wheel and it's like hard, it doesn't want to like stay because it's obviously it's damaged. It's gonna turn again. You can always turn the steering wheel and then put the seatbelt on if it's not locked. If the seatbelt didn't lock, you can tighten it, put the seatbelt through the steering wheel like I showed you last time, and then put in the seatbelt, and then it'll hold it from turning back. By the look of the steering wheel, the seatbelt, I'm assuming it's locked. Yeah, it's locked. So that's not gonna work for me. So what I'm gonna do is lock, go and park, lock the steering wheel. If it locks, there we go, it locked. So now use the key, put it in neutral, leave the key right there. All right, so Charlie, so the steering wheel, the seatbelt is locked because of the accident, right? So what you do in that situation is you turn the steering wheel as much as you can, take the key out, like put it back in park, take the key out, and the steering wheel most likely will lock. So when it locks, now it's locked in the turn position. Then use the override, put it in neutral. So now the steering wheel is locked, but it's in neutral. Okay. So now winch it. Yeah, because sometimes you use seatbelt, but when you get into an accident, a lot of times the seatbelt's locked. Just make sure that's out of the way. So you see what's happening now? Yeah. All right, so once it's straight, go a little more, because you want to get it straight. All right, so now stop. So now you're good. Now you go inside, right? You can open this door so I can show you. So now, right, seatbelt's locked. You can't do anything about that, whatever. All right, so these you have to use the release to put them in park or neutral, right? Like that. Or you could do with the key if it has power, but I try not to keep the car with any electrical power on because of the accident. All right, so take the steering wheel, pull it this way, unlock it. Now, straighten the wheel out as much as you can. How off am I from straight?
A little bit more passenger. That's good.
Okay, now take the key out, right? And it's gonna lock.
Yeah.
So now you're locked with the steering wheel straight, so it can't turn on you. Because remember, you can't use a seatbelt. So now, take the key, put it back in neutral. I put the parking brake on so that it'll drag it straight up. Leave the key on the floor. So now the steering wheel's straight, parking brakes are on, the steering wheel's locked, it's in neutral. Go ahead. All right, hold on. So you see that was a bad call on my side because now that you're pulling it, it wants to pull it that way. So you can do it without the parking brake. All right, good. Just make sure you're good all around. You're not on top of the straps or nothing. You're not gonna run over your straps. And then when you get to the spot for the holes, that should be good right there. So as long as you get it in between the holes like this, you're good. And now you can strap it up. Alright. Let's see if it'll work. Let's got one here. That's in the road. All right. Alright, so remember I told you about the 8-point tie downs? If you're not going to use it at the 8-point, you have the cluster hook that you can use to secure the vehicle. Gotta get like clamps. Alright, you're all good to go? Alright. Try to remember, try to go like this with the straps. Alright, close the bed, bring the bed in, close it down, and then we'll readjust the strap.
I knew I was gonna have to do it again.
That's alright. It's always different when you're doing it on an angle versus on the bed itself. God, you fix that one, I'll fix this one. That's why I always do one, and close the bed, and then do the rest. Because you know how many times I do it, and then when I close the bed, it's at an angle. Alright, take your pictures. Alright guys, we will see you at the drop. Nobody was hurt, just the car and the mailbox, which is always great. We'll grab that headlight so it doesn't go flying. And yeah, we'll see you guys at the drop. Alright, so we are going to drop now. Alright, so you can remove all the straps except for this one here. He'll do that side, I'll do this side. Yeah, I kind of had that. I'm gonna get clamps. I'll make sure you guys have all clamps so that you could just fold it and then clamp it. That's the only problem when you have them like super long. There you go. And I also spun it around. Good.
No link.
So I usually keep them on that one. Yeah. So when you do it like this, you want to make sure that you keep it so that the link is kind of like straight.
Yeah.
If you put it like on that one, then sometimes you tighten it, it'll twist it. So always just go like to the straight one like that, so that when you're tightening it, it stays like that. If you twist it, then when you tighten it, it'll do this. So you always want to kind of have it like straight. All right, so now the steering wheel is locked on this and it's locked in the straight position, which is what we want. So we're not gonna unlock the steering, we're just gonna shift it, we're gonna shift it into neutral. Okay, so let's go on the other side. All right, so bring the bed out, first control up. All right, bring it all the way out. Good. All right, now jump inside and use the shift lock release like I showed you. Just push the key in and then pull the thing into neutral. So the neutral overrides will always help you, and the parking brake, as long as it's a manual parking brake, will always work in your favor. All right. All right, and then take off the parking brake. There you go. Now jump out and be careful when you're on the bed. Make sure you don't slip. All right, you got the key. All right, let me hold that real quick. All right, so now take off that last strap, and then you're gonna let it roll down as much as it goes, and then we'll work from there. Go a little tighter on the strap.
I was gonna fix it later.
Oh, no, that's fine like that. Don't worry about that, because we're going to use it again in a few minutes. We're going to use it again. All right, so now winch up, the red one. Go up with it. You can go up faster. Remember, you control it, so if you see something wrong, you can always stop it. Yeah, keep going. All right, so now there's a couple of things you could do here, right? So you could bring the bed in while you bring the lever up for this. So let me show you here. So you can bring the bed in, right? And then at the same time pull up on the winch. So you're doing both at the same time, right?
Yeah.
So then you go like this, bring it up a little bit, all right? Then put the parking brake on, and sometimes you'll be able to push it forward. So you put the parking brake on all the way, All right, and then sometimes if you're lucky, you can push forward. If you're lucky, because obviously it's not doing it now, right? So you already know right there we're kind of screwed. It ain't gonna do nothing. It ain't going any further than what it is. All right. Is that fine like that, or you want it more push forward? You good there? All right. So make sure that you got it tight. The winch cable. Take the brake off, right? And then because we're pretty much leaving it here, just put it back in park. All right, so now you use the key, put it back in park, and then put the little cover back on.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And then from here, we're just gonna walk the truck out. So now what you do is you loosen up the winch cable, right? Take the slack off, and then make sure your wheels are straight so that the truck goes that way. And then let me see how much of an angle we got. So from here, you just tilt the bed all the way down until it picks up the rear suspension. All right, see it? Lift it up. So now you take this handle and push it up. I want you to feel it. Got it. Now look over here. See the truck is going?
Yeah.
So go ahead. Pick it up all the way, and the truck's gonna move forward. All right, and then you do that until the truck stops. Go ahead, keep on. All right, now the other handle, push it down. Go ahead, keep on, all the way down, till it lifts off the floor a little bit. Okay, that's it. Now, you can free spool this because the car's not gonna go anywhere. As long as the car ain't gonna roll, you'll be okay. All right, so now, bring the bed in, go down with it. All right, stop. Now, take the other control for the bed and go up with it. It's gonna bring the bed down. And you wanna go all the way down until it hits the ground. Keep on. Because you wanna lift up the rear. So look, when you do that, it picks this up. Now do the first one again up. Go ahead, don't worry about it, keep on. Now look, it's gonna bring the back of the truck, it's gonna lift it as it's extending out. And you go all the way till it stops. Then do the other one down. And you're gonna bring, look, you're gonna bring it back down. Till it touches the ground. Keep on until you get the bed off the floor. No, tilt. Yeah, keep on until the bed comes off the ground a little bit. Okay, good. Now bring the bed in again. Good. Now tilt it, the second one up, all the way down until you pick up the back of the truck off the ground. All right, extend it out, and then it's gonna move the truck forward. And this should be the last one. So sometimes you gotta learn like how far it's all the way out. Yep. Yeah. So now tilt it down. The other way. Down. Yeah. It's a little confusing because normally you're tilting it the other way. All right. So now what you could do is you could take the hooks off. Good? Okay. Lock the winch, and then it's on the ground. Just move the bridle out of the way. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck on nothing. Yep, that one's getting stuck. Okay, don't worry about that right now. So now, when you bring the bed in to do the walking, you don't want to bring it in all the way because you need that leverage to pick it up. So, like, see how before we were doing it and then it started pushing the bed out still some? Yeah. It's fine because we're on this ground. But if that's someone's driveway or something, then it's a problem because you're going to scratch the driveway. Right. So you don't want to bring it all the way in. You want to bring it enough where you can bring it in, drop down, and pick the back of the truck up. So bring the bed in. Oh, hold on. You gotta make sure the wheels are on the ground. Okay, good. Bring the bed in. All right, bring it to the tire gets to like the edge, and then lower the bed. Right there. All right, now tilt the bed with the control up. All right, and you're gonna go all the way up till the back of the truck lifts up off the ground. Good. And then once it's all the way up and you can't go anymore, then extend it. So break that one up. And this will be the last time that we have to walk it. So a faster way is to actually drive the truck from underneath it, which I'll show you that in the yard. All right, now bring the control down to bring the wheels down. Make sure the wheels are all the way down. Okay, now, remember I showed you the other day, bring the bed in and then bring the bed down. So you're gonna do this, look. You're gonna go in, down, like that until we clear the car.
Okay.
So you see how the wheels are right now?
Yeah.
At the edge?
Yeah.
So you could bring the bed in a little bit, then tilt it. So bring the bed in a little bit. Go ahead. Go ahead, a little more. Okay, now tilt it a little bit. Okay, not too much. Try to bring the bed in. Good. So now the car's on the ground. So now you just bring the bed in. The ground here is not level, so it's a little tricky. And that's it. Now you clear the car. You can close the bed, tilt it down. That's good. And then just always leave the rocks. All right, so, you know what? Don't snug that yet. Take that snatch block off. All right. Yeah, just make sure they're, no, the other way. This is the nut side, so you have to go in from this side.
Oh, okay.
Then just put that in the pocket over there in the corner. It'll stay there for now, because it seems like we're using it all day today. All right, and then now you can close the bed and then snug the winch. All right, just tighten the winch a little bit. One more, that's it, we're good. You're good. Alright guys, that is it for the video. We're going to take my pictures and we're going to get out of here. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button. Click on that notification bell. You'll get notified every time we upload a video. See you in the next one.